Hi, my name's Lauren, and you might remember me from such films as Dude, Where's My Will to Live, and Lord of the Regrettable Life Decisions. In today's video, we're going to be reading some people's embarrassing stories. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hi everyone, it's me. Welcome back. Today I am sweaty and disgusting and gross, and I look like a little boy with my hair scraped back because I have been working today and I am sweaty and horrible and ew. Like, I look disgusting and gross, and I don't really have a better time to record a video, so you're going to have to cope with me being disgusting and sweaty and gross, you know. You may notice that for the past 2 weeks I've been uploading videos on a Thursday, and you might be like, what the fuck, bitch? But actually, I am starting to upload videos on Thursdays because I have more time to edit and record between Friday and Wednesday than I do between Thursday and Tuesday. So that is when my videos will be. On Thursdays now, from now on. Mark it on your calendar if you care that much. No one does. But yeah, today we're going to be reading embarrassing stories from people on Reddit, because who doesn't love a good cringeworthy story? My reading skills are not up to scratch because I am dyslexic, diagnosed. I had to do a million tests, it was awful. So my reading skills aren't up to scratch, but I do try my best, because what else am I going to do? So I'm going to read some stories and react to them for you. I hope you enjoy. Story number 1. In Korea, the toilets in more rural areas rarely have toilet paper. I was 14, visiting family for the summer, and had to drop a huge deuce. It came out like gravy, and it was then I realised I had no toilet paper or paper towels in the bathroom. Unlike American toilets, most in Korea are the squatters like this, so I couldn't use the toilet water to wipe my arse with my hands. There was a shit ton of people in the bathroom, and for some retarded reason I decided to use my umbrella I had because it was raining, and I figured the rain would wash it away when I go outside. When I went outside, my aunt grabbed the umbrella, which was the only one we had, and yelled at me for taking so long, and I opened it up. Small pieces of my feces flew on my entire family like we were gingerly coated with brown pepper. Needless to say, I have never returned to Korea. Can you imagine what that would be like though? Like, literally, you've gone to the toilet, you wiped your arse with with your umbrella, because there's literally nothing else to wipe your arse with. And then your aunt is just like, give me that umbrella! And then you give her the umbrella, and she opens it up and just shit everywhere. And you must have been on a day out. Imagine the queue for their family shower at home. Story number 2. I'm not going to spend too much time with the details, since it's likely to just get buried at this stage of the post. My most embarrassing moment happened while I was working at a camp for the summer. I was a camp runner, meaning that I was the guy that drove into town for whatever reason. At night, I'd sleep in a room with about 10 other guys, and the bathrooms were big and always busy. So I was completely abstinent nearly the entire summer. So one day, I got a call that I had to pick up a camper girl who had been bitten by a spider and take her to urgent care. It was policy that if I was driving a camper of the opposite sex somewhere, there had to be another adult, 18 plus, of the opposite sex riding with us. The other adult that came with us was this cute girl that I had a few conversations with prior. It was somewhat sleep deprived at the time, and she knew this, so as she had her camp driving clearance and knew the way to the urgent care, she offered to drive, and I accepted. The camp was in the middle of nowhere, so the ride was urgent care was pretty long. In that time I fell asleep. I woke up with my dick hard as a rock and head of it poking out of the length of my shorts. Before I was able to get my bearings, I felt a surge of pressure and proceeded to ejaculate onto the glove compartment door. Immediately I heard both a shriek and a yell. "Oh my god, holy shit, no!" I turned around and looked at both girls. Both of them had obviously seen what happened, and both of their faces were like beet red. The car was absolutely silent for the next 10 minutes, apart from the sound of me attempting to wipe up my semen with an old McDonald's bag. Finally, we reached the urgent care and I dropped them off. After talking with the girl that drove the next day, I had apparently been hard for like 10 minutes. Both of them were fully aware of it, but both of them were too embarrassed to wake me up. That was the worst. Imagine doing that though, like waking up, like being really hard. Like, I'm not a guy, so obviously I have no frame of reference of what it's like to have a hard dick. But imagine waking up and just being like, oh god, there's a fucking Pringles tube in my pants and it's about to pop. And once you pop, you can't stop. So, I'm fucked. And then you just splatter or like Spider-Man straight onto the glove box, and these girls are screaming. Like, that sounds unideal, to say the least. Story number 3. I was sleeping over at a girlfriend's house. In the middle of the night I needed to take a leak, so I got up and went about my business and went back to bed. In the morning I wake up next to a slender Burmese man. I was extremely confused and I looked out the doorway to see her standing there signalling me out. That night I slept with my girlfriend's dad. That must be scarring. Like, I can't imagine that. Like, how do you not know? Like, I've been in some really, really drowsy, horrible, sleep-deprived states and I've still known what I'm doing. How do you not know that you're asleep next to a man that's not your girlfriend? And obviously, their dad. Does he have a beard? Like, I know that, like, gender and stuff is, like, a bit of a hot topic at the moment. But, like, there's a clear difference between a big, hairy Burmese man and his girlfriend. There must be some kind of difference. He must have been able to tell. Okay, I'm gonna do story number 4, and then I'm gonna do one of my own, and then that's it. Like, endgame. So, story number 4. I got my wife an early birthday gift, a smartphone, first ever for her. She'd been using some old indestructible Nokia forever. I wanted to bring her into the 21st century. Data, social networking, GPS, etc. Her actual birthday rolls around. Even though I got her the phone, I had nothing up for the actual day. After the morning out of bed ritual of shower and teeth brushing, I decided to sexify myself up. Oil all over me, tie and some shirt cuffs. In brackets, I am nude, save be listed attire. In more brackets, was going for Chippendale's dancer. Call her back, she is rolling in this, just loves it. Takes a picture with her new phone, plot thickens. We go fishing, catch a few, head home. Fillet and cooked fish. Truly looked like a gourmet meal. Wife takes a picture of the fish with the phone. It's late now. Day is over. Wife is off to bed. I decide to stay up and play some video games on the PC. Before she went to bed, she was uploading pictures to Facebook, fishing and meal, etc. Oh, I know where this is going. First image she uploads is my nude shot, thinking it was the prepared fish, now titled Dinner Yum. Imagine thinking your naked husband was a dried, cooked fish. What do you think he looks like? Wife couldn't figure out how to delete this accidental post on the new phone. She, screaming, running through the whole house to the computer room where I am, kicks me off forcefully. What I see to my amazement, me nude on Facebook, already 2 comments, post deleted, mission success, wrong. Post was deleted, not the mobile upload photos to albums. Needless to say, 13 some odd hours later, finding some comments of praise and family disgust, realised what had actually happened. Okay, story number 5 is going to be one of my own. Okay, so when I was younger, I was in primary school, and this was before I'd moved to Leftwich Primary School. I used to be at Darwin Street Primary School, and this was when I was in Darwin Street Primary School, so I was like 6. Well, the teachers always made us go to the toilet for a wee before we went for dinner, because it was just what they did to make sure that we didn't need to wee during dinner, because we weren't allowed out of the cafeteria while we were having dinner. And one time I was like, these teachers are so stupid, I'm gonna be a rebel, I'm not gonna go for a wee, I'm gonna hide in the stall for a few minutes, pretend I weed, and then go for dinner, because I'm not gonna be told what to do, because I am an independent person and I do what I like. Anyway, I pretended to wee, washed my hands, went to the cafeteria, got outside of the cafeteria door and wet myself. Weed everywhere, just all over the place. And that was probably one of the most embarrassing moments in my life. Oh, I have plenty. Basically my entire life is an embarrassing moment, so maybe I'll be able to tell you more stories. But I wet myself right outside of the cafeteria. One of the dinner ladies comes out and goes, "What have you done that for?" Very angrily, and it just got me to the lost and found section so that I can get changed, and all they had was a really, really big Goofy t-shirt, Disney Goofy, really big Goofy t-shirt with googly eyes that wobbled around. I kept that t-shirt for 10 years because it was so big that it just fit me for that long, and all they had was a pair of boxers. So I spent the rest of the day wearing boxers without knickers on, a Goofy t-shirt, and no socks or anything to cover up my legs, just shoes. It got to a point in the day where the teacher felt kind of sorry for me, so she called my mum and I think I was sent home. I either went to my grandma's house or my mum's house. I can't remember exactly. All I remember is wetting myself and having to wear a Goofy t-shirt, and I think I got sent home. I was 6 and I am now 23, so that is maths. But yeah, embarrassing story from me. But yeah, it was very devastating, especially when that dinner lady shouted at me. I'd already wet myself, there's no need to make it worse. Calm your shit. But yeah, that was it. Okay, so that's the end of today's video. I don't know why I said that I was celebrating. Whoop whoop. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big old thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, leave a comment down below. If you want to hear more embarrassing stories, also mention that in the comments below. And also, subscribe to my channel, because I do new videos every Thursday now instead of Wednesday, because I am unreliable. So, see you next Thursday. Bye.